Hail, you Warhammer players, and welcome to the Yup, the definitive podcast of the Warhammer 40k enthusiasts in the inland northwest. Your hosts are me, Jeremy, All Day 40k Nakano, and of course with me as always is Joey Beddingfield painting Beddingfield. How you doing, Joey?
Doing all right.
Excellent. It's great to hear. You can find us you can find me on TikTok and Joey on Instagram. Otherwise, we have no guest today for you, but we do have someone very important to talk about, someone near and dear to our hearts. And that's the Baron of Dice.
The Baron of Dice.
Ha! Bad roll. That's okay. Because I'm having more fun than you ever do. Even when I roll ones. How do I get you to shut up? Go to Baron of Dice and then buy some dice so that your army is displayed. Then let me take your sister out. What?
Excellent. Thank you very much, Baron, for always being a part of us. Now, let's get into it. Today, as far as hobby goes, I'm in a hard spot. This like slow grow league is the hurt of my existence. It hurts me to be in this league because I no longer paint fast. I paint faster than most who paint at least to my level of painting. But I want to take a little bit more time painting, and this league doesn't really let me do that because we get scores every 2 weeks on our paint at that time as well. So we're encouraged to paint as good as we can with like as best basing as we can get every 2 weeks, 250 points.
Right. That's
a lot.
That's a bit.
It is.
If you're really trying, like if you're shooting for an above average standard, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot to ask.
It is.
Especially of, working and living adults.
Right. So I took on I was like, I'll take it easy on myself and do 6 head takers.
Sure.
Which should feel easy for the most part because I'm putting in roughly at least an hour a day, a lot more on the weekends towards painting. And that should feel like enough, but they're such detailed models that I just want to do more, and they're beautiful, and I want to make them awesome. And I have 6 that are sitting here battle ready, and I just hate looking at them. So, yeah, it's hard. It is hard to take steps backwards or not take enough steps forward.
Right. I mean, I guess what happens if you do like you get them battle ready, because you get points every 2 weeks. Are you increasing game size every 2 weeks?
Yes. So it's 250 points every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's
it is
quick.
A lot.
That is not a slow grow.
It isn't. Yeah, it is. If it was paint 2 battle ready every 2 weeks, and that was the expectation, and that was like the only bar you had to clear, and it was only a little points, that's one thing, but it feels like it's a really heavy point lean in that direction of getting them painted to the highest degree possible every 2 weeks. And then at the end, there's a vote for your favorite army at the same, like it's crazy. So
yeah, that's a lot.
I don't even get to go to this this RTT for this slow grow league because it's in January and I'm going to be busy in January.
Well, dang.
Oh, well, it's fine. Anyway. So, last weekend we had the RTT over in your neck of the woods where you could not attend, sadly.
Very sadly.
You were being a father and husband, as you must.
I was being an employee.
This is being an employee. For your employer, which is fine.
Yes.
So, good for you. I brought my army, and I was like, I was going to be the TO and head judge that day, and everybody showed up, so I didn't get to play.
Yeah.
So I walked around and clarified rules for a couple rounds, and in the last round, I did play somebody who I beat very badly.
Sure.
Because he's new to the game. And I think it was him and his son who, he used to play in like 4th and 5th edition forever ago.
Yeah.
It was him and his son, and they were having a good time. His son you can tell he's a little newer to the hobby in terms of his like need to like be really good, but like, he's got a ways to go. And he'll get there because he seems to really care about it. So he's got to take his lumps a little bit. There were not one, but two Wrath of the Rock players at the tournament this weekend. It was Brandon who brought, I believe, 40 Terminators. And then
it's a chunk.
yeah,
It's a
it's
chunk
about
of
40
Terminators.
Terminators. And then Brandon went 1 and 2. And we also had Jacob who brought Wrath of the Rock, who he also had roughly 40 Terminators. I think Jacob also went 1 and 2, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, it
Good.
was
We gotta pad the Wrath of the Rock stats down.
Yeah,
so
I gotta
they don't
keep
get
them
messed
bad.
with.
They need to stay bad.
Pat them down. Pat them down.
You know what? I'm 100% on board with that. Really love to see it. Love to see people not play this attachment well, except when you look at and then of course congratulations to our winner Trent, who's playing Death Guard. Death Guard is still good, guys. Like really, really good.
Turns
but it's
out
not overbearingly good. So
it's not overbearingly good, which means that they've not returned because they haven't been there in a long time. It means they're where they should be.
yes,
It is a good army.
Yeah.
That rewards good play.
Yes.
And is not horrendous to play against, which means that it's fun to play again.
Yeah. Now the most annoying part is that Drew and Chansey got paired round 1.
Yeah, well, that's Chansey's fault for putting the wrong team name.
Neither of them put a team down.
Well, that's their fault then.
Yeah, it's their fault for sure. So they got paired round 1, and then this was Drew's first go into the bug hole nids, the subterranean assault nids, and those profiles are pretty good in Devotion.
The bug holio,
the bug holios. Got nurglings in my bunghole. Yeah, they're everywhere. But it was an interesting tournament overall. This was a tournament that, because Kirk didn't show up and I wasn't playing and you weren't there, like the overall like cap of good players, it wasn't super high this time around. Trent kind of ran away with it. I don't think there was anybody there that could beat him this weekend. Maybe Drew. No, Drew could have beat him for sure because Drew is really good into.
Right. Well, Drew could have, and you don't know. That's right, because then he did play Cody, and Death Guard kind of just walks on ninths.
Yeah, he beat Cody pretty bad. They got match round 2, and Cody made the mistake of getting 2. I'm gonna walk into the middle secondaries, and he did that.
Doing them.
Yeah, and then did them. He scored his 9 points, but like not a lot after that.
Right.
Because Death Guard,
and that's just inexperience on his part into Death Guard, because Cody's a great player.
Yeah, he's really good.
He just hasn't played that matchup, and in every other matchup you can get away with that.
Yep. And also, you Death Guard players out there, Champions of Contagion, really good.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, it's objectively, I think, the best detachment, personally.
There's 2 detachments that I'm looking at for the Death Guard army that I know that you heard that I acquired.
Turns out you picked up another army. What'd you trade for it?
Turns out I picked them up. Money?
Oh, you actually bought it. Okay, so you just bought a new army. So now you have 8 armies right now?
No.
7?
I think it's 4. I think it's only 4.
4, really? Let's count the ways.
Demons, Drukari.
Yep. Admech. Chaos Knights.
I only have half of the Chaos Knights now. I only have the War Dog box. I got rid of the rest of them.
You traded those away.
Mm-hmm.
And then Death Guard.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, okay. So 4.5.
Yeah, effectively 4.5. Because if I get another Armiger box, I can run Hounds.
Gotcha. Well, that's fine. So what drove you to go get some Death Guard?
I've got an itch that I have gotten before that actually comes pretty often, which is one of the reasons that I demons or keep going back to them.
Elite.
And that is, I love painting Nurgle models.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
Which it's like, it's like a 50-50. People like painting them or they hate painting them. They pretty much always look good, but they're, people hate them because they've got a million different things on them. I like them because they have a million different things on them. And it's all natural textures and there's just so much different stuff you can do that it doesn't really get boring. And I just really like painting Nurgle stuff. And I was like, I should probably have marine bodied things. And I couldn't get my hands on World Eaters with a good deal.
Okay.
So
That's actually surprising.
so Dale had World Eaters, and then they went to one of the other guys at the shop, which is the World Eaters that are in the case,
Gotcha.
which I think are quite possibly the best models that I've seen Dale paint. Those things are gorgeous. And then so he just got them back.
Okay.
So he's looking at them, and I told him, "Hey, when you're ready to get rid of those, let me know." But that's not right now, so we'll see. But the Death Guard existed, and I messaged them, and they were fine. So now I have Death Guard. But yeah, Champions Contagion, pretty good. It
Yeah,
looks pretty good.
I think it's the most, like, you have the most tools to do specific things with Champions of Contagion, it feels
Yeah.
like. From like
At
just
this
a
point,
detachment perspective.
right. At this point, looking at everything, it feels like because we have to make decisions in list building again, it feels like the only detachment that you are not shoehorned into doing something.
Right.
That you can actually make the decisions and bring the things that you want instead of like, oh, it's Mortarion's hammer. I guess I'm playing Terminators. So
I feel like
or whatever, you know.
I feel like
is
DSTs
hammer-
regardless you play.
Sure. 100%.
Yeah.
But
you're not like, okay, I need to have 12.
right.
Right. Yeah, no, they're still really good in Champions. Just because they're one of the most destructive units in the game. 3 dudes kill most things.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible,
I mean,
actually.
Yeah, they don't kill a big knight, but they hurt it real bad.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they weaken it to the point where it's useless.
Yeah, they kill it next burn. Like, they charge it, hurt it bad enough that it doesn't kill them, and then when they fight first as inactive player, they kill it.
Yeah. Or they just outright kill it because your, group of Plague Marines took it down to 10.
I do love me a melee Plague Marine unit. Good God.
But their shooting is just so good, too, with all the lethal 5s.
It is.
Like, come on.
It is. The list that I'm working on right now has 2 units, and it's 1 full melee, 1 full shooting.
Fun.
So.
Okay. All right. How many points of Death Guard do you currently have?
3,400.
That's all you probably need.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like 30-something Plague Marines. There's 6 Death Shrouds, so like potentially I want more later. All the characters, 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, which you don't need. And then I have Nurgle Demons, which the second detachment that I'm looking at is the
demon one?
The demon soup one. So
makes sense.
I've decided that I want to go maximum gross. And I'm going to paint all of my Nurgle Demons in human skin tones.
Ooh, that is maximum gross. That sounds like, I don't know if you're ever going to play this army, Joey. That's how long I think it's going to take you to paint that.
Oh, yeah. By play them, you mean have them fully painted and play them at a tournament?
Yeah, because what's going to happen between now and then is you're going to trade them away to somebody for something else.
Maybe, yeah.
You're going to paint like half the army and be like, but I want to play this now.
Yeah, which, I mean, and that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
That's the problem that I have, which, I don't know. I encounter that issue a lot.
Noticed.
I'm trying not to do that with AdMech right now because I've primed like 1,400 points and I've got 4 robots that are almost done. And then it's like, okay, but when am I going to paint the rest of it?
A little bit every day, buddy.
And then when am I going to play it?
The next tournament, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weird.
You got that AdMech entirely too good of a deal for you to ever trade it away.
No. Yeah, if I got rid of the AdMech, I would not trade them. I would sell them. Because that's like, it was too good of a deal. I have to capitalize on that again.
Right.
So.
Okay. Well, other than that, there was Marines galore. Phil brought a very fun Blood Angels list. He had a great time. I always love it when Phil and Brandon play each other. It's just 2 guys yelling at each other. It's one of my favorite things to watch. It's so much fun.
Just two guys doing some yelling.
When you have here's one of my favorite things about when you have 2 very comfortable players playing with each other, how mean they get to each other. It is the best. Like when I play with people whom I love, I am so rude to them. And they are rude back, and I appreciate it more than anything. And people are like, do they hate each other? Like, no.
Right. And like Brandon and Phil are both like 1,000,000% willing to do that. And so when they play each other, if you don't know them, it's like, are they gonna like kill each
fight?
other? Do we need to leave?
It's
Is
so
it
good.
safe to be here? It's great.
Yeah. And that's one of my favorite parts about any local meta is you'll just see the people who know each other play, and it's just like this shit again. Like you're like, yes,
Yeah. As soon as you see the pairings, you just, God damn it!
the best. The
I love it.
absolute best.
It's so good.
Happy to report, Joshua won a game with his Warhound Titan. Let's go, Joshua.
With like 90 points.
What's up?
With like 90 points. He didn't win, he like stomped
He
the game.
smoked him. It was great. The opposing player, he certainly had opportunities where he could have just like tied the Warhound up for the whole game with like one squad of flawless blades. All he had to do was get there.
Yeah.
He didn't have any rhinos in his list. Well, without a rhino, it's not like you can deliver flawless blades with a rhino anyway.
You can't. You can't.
But like reading that guy's list, I thought this listings are land raiders.
Yeah. Oh, was he running a 6-man squad of
Two
blades?
of them. Two of them.
2 6-mans?
Yeah. It wasn't good.
My God. No,
But
but imagine how much cooler it would be if it was 2 land raiders.
Right? How much fun? How much fun? Because then you have so many las cannons and the delivery system for the flawless blades. Like,
too many las
it would be fun. It wouldn't be good. But man, would it be fun.
No, but it would just stomp on some stuff.
Yeah. That guy did end up matching into Alan, which was one of my favorite games of the weekend. Because it was just like two players who were just like, let's just run at each other. Yeah, let's just run at each other. And it was fun to watch because like this was like a circumstance where Alan knew more of the rules than his opponent, which was great.
Mm-hmm. Which is rare.
It's rare, a little rare.
Good for him though.
And they just had a great time. I loved watching it.
Also, I will say, and I gave him a shout out the last time the last time we talked about an RTT. So Simon, there was 2 RTTs ago that he went undefeated and got second?
With the Space Wolves, I believe.
With the Space Wolves.
Yeah.
So is this the second RTT post Codex or the third?
Second, I believe.
Second? Okay.
Yeah.
So he went 2-1. So in tournament games, he's 5-1 with a. Oh no, he didn't.
He didn't play
Space Wolves this time. He didn't play Space Wolves. He played Tau.
Yeah.
Son of a gun. Never mind. Fuck you, Simon.
Yeah. He got the final game into Trent. So that game I felt was like, oh, well, this one's like Trent's just gonna eat this one up. The other game, the other top,
because he was playing auxiliary cadre.
Ox cadre with a bunch of Tau stuff.
Yeah, which is just I looked at his list. He had the tools to beat Death Guard. It's just that list always, but especially in that kind of matchup, I think requires finesse that he's not familiar with.
Yeah.
And skill that he does not yet possess.
He would need more time with that list. And he's one of those players that just jumps between factions and lists all the time, rather than honing one list over and over and over again, is what I've seen. So I feel like that's one of those things that the more you play the game, the better you get at the game. You realize that more reps and minor changes just does so much more. Like I would have loved to have seen him on his Space Wolves again to see if it wasn't a fluke, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So all of you players looking to compete with your own spin on things, you should try to, if you have a list you think is cool, that nobody else is playing, that you've seen some success on, hone it, make it better.
Just keep playing it.
Because I'll tell you from experience, works out pretty well if you do.
It does.
So, I mean, that's my Wrath of the Rock list. Love it. It's so much fun to play. And it was something that nobody else was playing. So,
right. Speaking of playing a list that you think is good,
we're going to the Atomic City Warzone this weekend.
Are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a GT.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. So, but I'm taking that list with me. It contains the Lion, Azrael, Lieutenant with Combi, and a a chaplain Terminator with the +2 damage enhancement or +1 damage, +2 strength, +1 AP. Slaps. 3 sets of Deathwing Knights, 1 set of Stern Guard vets. What's up? It's 3. Yeah. 1 set of Stern Guard vets to hang out with Azrael, 2 scouts, 1 6-man of Shooty Boys, Dev Sense. And that's pretty much the whole list.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 points and 4 units.
Right. It's not 12 Centurions anymore.
It's not 12 Centurions. I did that the one time, and that was playing Ultramarines, and it was not a
Right.
good list. It was an okay list,
Hey,
but it was.
Sometimes we think it's good, we put it on the table.
What's up?
I said sometimes we think it's good, then we put it on the table and go, ooh.
Yeah, wasn't good.
So.
But with this list, I'm like, I don't know, 20-4 across all tournament games.
Doing all right.
I'm playing this list until the wheels fall off. That might be this weekend because so the Atomic City Warzone in Tri-Cities, hosted by Justin in Big Brain Gaming. There's going to be 47 players, but it is a bit of a Shark Tank. Jaden, who we've had on the pod before, is going to be there. A bunch of Jaden's buddies are going to be there. I think we have a couple Rose City Ruffians coming out, and these are all like some of the best players in this entire region coming to this very little event. And it's really exciting that they're going to be there because I'm going to get a good chance to test into some really, really strong lists in a very non-determined meta. And if I get a couple of games where I really see the limitations of this list, then I'll feel more comfortable with trying something else. But really excited for this one. It's going to be a great time. I get to go. My barber, who I really like, is down in Tri-City, so I'm going to go get my haircut on Friday before the tournament, which will feel nice. Yeah. But looking over the player pack, it is the GT with the most Warhammer-ass Warhammer I've seen in a long time. Okay. Every mission is like the most distant from like a standard mission play is Terraform. Otherwise, it's like Scorched Earth and Taken Hold and a bunch of that.
Okay.
All on, and there's only one sketchy mission, which is round 4, and that's just because it's layout 3 on sweeping.
Okay, yeah.
Which is like, if you got guns, you you do good.
You use them a lot. Yeah.
So that'll be a little tough, I think, that one. If I'm 3-0 going into day 2 and I go into a gun line, I don't think I win that.
Is it round 4?
It's round 4.
My God.
Yeah. And we didn't get to see the missions beforehand. Because I probably would have taken a more shooting friendly army if that was the case.
Right. Which is why they did that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like player packs should be released before list lock so that players can make those decisions personally. But it just encourages more general list building. So there's 2 ways to look at it, and that's fine. But it's gonna be fun. Can't wait. It's only like a couple hours from here, so easy times.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. So, did you play any games recently?
No, I have a game tomorrow.
Who are you playing?
So, Dale.
Okay.
But I'm gonna play the Coven Drukari list. So,
is he gonna be throwing shooting orcs at you again, or
no? We have switched to Warhorde.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to see Dale play Warhorde more because Dale is getting much better at the game, and I want to see him on a good detachment.
Yes. Yep. So that's what it was. After the tournament Saturday, he messaged me, and the only thing it said was, "Okay, what does Warhorde look like?"
We talked about it.
I was like, "So it's that kind of day, huh?"
Yeah. Like I don't feel like he should have lost to Simon in round 1.
Yeah, we talked about that.
I feel like he should have had that game like pretty easily, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
If he played Warhorde, he did. So yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yep. So I built a list and sent it to him, and he was like, "Oh, I think I actually have all of that." I'm like, cool. Let's play it.
Dale, bring it to the GT, please. All right. So some new stuff came rattling down the pipe, and wouldn't you know, it's Ultramarine stuff. So what did we get? Crux Terminatus was announced, which is a very cool pack of Space Marine Terminators. 15 of them can all be equipped with lightning claws or hammers, and 5 shooty Terminators and 3 characters, which of course I ordered. That'll put me at 50-something Terminators in total, because of course.
And that's not including Grey Knights, right?
That's not including Grey Knights. With Grey Knights, it's like 80.
Cool.
And then, and they're old Terminators, and boo. I don't own any old
Yeah.
Terminators except for Grey Knight Terminators.
They're old little babies.
Little babies, basically Primaris Marines.
I think they
Shorter.
might be smaller than that. Yeah, they're pretty rough.
But also some really cool units hit. So number one, we got Terminator Calgar. Why does he need 2 data sheets? I don't know. But he has them now. You could play both of them.
Not in the same list.
Not in the same list. No, absolutely not. That would be weird.
Right.
But it is that you can choose to play either one. Now, the reason, let's talk about the differences real quick, in which stat line, weapons, 0 differences. That is all the same. Abilities, all the same. The big difference is Terminator Calgar doesn't have 2 dudes with him, so no 4-up, feel no pain. And
His
then,
weapons are exactly the same.
otherwise, they're exactly the same, yeah. Stat line, everything's the same. 2-up,
Weird.
4-up, 6 wounds. Yeah, it's the Gauntlets of Ultramar. They do all the same weapons. The big difference is that there are 2 Vitrix Honor Guard with the original and gives him the 4-up feel no pain as long as one of them is alive, effectively giving the Gravis version of Calgar like 18 wounds or something, if not more. And then the new version, the big difference is that he doesn't have his retinue, but also gets Deep Strike, which old Calgar can just get that from Uriel Ventress.
Right, but that costs more points.
It does. It's a captain worth of points.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. But like if you look at the other stuff that came out, so obviously we have the Calgar. We also have the new Vitrix Honor Guard. And the new Vitrix Honor Guard slaps. It makes Company of Heroes look not very good. It's just better Company of Heroes. Now, the difference between them really is that their characters or their like the optional builds are epic heroes, whereas the rest of them are not. So you can have technically 18 Vitrix Honor Guards in your list, but only 2 of the character models that you can have it with them. Those character models break the Strength 5 threshold or the extra attack threshold, making them really good. And then you can have up to 6 4 wounds with a 2-up save instead of a 3-up save, unlike Company Heroes with 3-up save, 4 wounds. They have -1 to wound as a rule, and they just hit harder and more effectively. They hit on 2s. So it's a beat stick of a unit that can go with any Ultramarine character. Awesome. And then the third new character is Cato Sicarius, who's been a very sad 25 mil model for a while. And
for
now,
quite some time.
And now Cato has a free heroic intervention named on his data sheet.
Okay.
Which means that Ultramarines get, with Cato, 2 heroic interventions per turn.
Right, because you do one, and then you do that one.
Yeah. Now, what's even more fun is you could put Cato and Calgar in the same unit with Vitrix Honor
Is
Guard.
Cato a lieutenant?
The rule specifically states for Cato and Calgar can be together.
Oh, okay.
In that one circumstance, he is a lieutenant.
Gotcha.
So what this leads me to believe is that Stormlance Ultramarines with Storm Raven is the build. Once this unit hits, if it's not oppressively expensive, I can't imagine why you wouldn't just take, because all those with old Calgar, Vitrix plus Cato in the plane, is 11 models, which will fit that plane just fine. And when you have that unit plus Gilliman ready to heroic every turn for your stuff, for your Redemptor Dreadnoughts that you are just walking up the board, it's pretty gross. So yeah, Ultramarines are really good.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, as it turns out, really good. I will say,
let's hear it.
As a self-identified lore buff, giving Cato, he got a new model, right? Cato got a new model. Okay, so giving Cato a new model, new rules, and new rules that very much fit the fluff, fit the story. Maybe we see Pedro Cantor come back.
Would love to see that. That would be cool.
Which would actually be cool.
Does Pedro Cantor and that faction of their Imperial Fists, right? The blue Imperial Fist?
Crimson Fist.
Fist.
Yeah.
That group of Marines, do they have like some extensive lore about them?
I mean, there's a decent amount of lore about them. It's not extensive. He's just one of the cool characters. It would be neat. I'm not as spun up on current Blood Angels lore, so I don't know if he's dead or not, but if he's not, then the same could be said for Tycho, and they could bring him back, which would be cool.
Oh yeah,
But
because
I'm
they
not sure. He
legended
might be
Tycho,
dead.
right?
Yeah. Well, because he had 2 models for a while.
Gotcha.
Because there was the Tycho and then Tycho the Lost, because he went Death Company.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if he's canonically dead or not.
I thought he died.
He might have. That's why I'm not sure.
You know how afraid Games Workshop is of actually getting rid of him or getting rid of any one character, though.
Yeah.
But you can take Pedro Cantor right now.
Yes.
He's
I
just
just
old
want
and
him. I would like to see him get a new model and new rules.
That'd be cool. I would like to see it because he is now, just to be clear, he is technically a subchapter of the Imperial Fist, right? The Crimson Fist?
Yes.
I think so, because I'm pretty sure he's a part of Imperial Fist when you choose Imperial Fist. But you can only take him, but no other characters
Yeah.
if you do.
Oh, yeah. They're Imperial Fist successor.
So yeah, it's great to be a Space Marine player, is what I'll say. I could use with a slowdown of units. This is more Space Marines that I've gotten in rapid succession for a long time,
It's rough.
and I want to be able to catch up. Is what I would really like to be able to do.
Yeah.
This stage. So, I'd be okay with them slowing down a little bit. But you know what? If you keep releasing models for me, I will keep buying them. Says the whale.
Yep. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Games Workshop.
Yep.
Space Marines. Dude, Space Marines are good. There is
They're good.
no one faction of Space Marines that you can't play right now to some competitive degree because all the new detachments hit and they're all playable.
Yeah.
Obviously,
if
we
you
have
think
two
about, like-
first company detachments,
Right, but one of them's playable.
but one of them is playable.
And detachments are the pseudo sub faction
Right.
that fits. You can fit the chapter flavor in there, and then each of the codexes or the codex supplements are all
Playable.
wildly playable.
Yeah, like Beast Slayer Space Wolves is great.
Yep.
Like their issue is the fact that they're mostly strength 5 and 6. But with Beast Slayer, they don't care. So there's that. And then
Yeah. I mean, it's still frustrating that Black Templars are GTF.
yeah, Black Templars being Gladius Task Force they need something else. And they need to remove GTF from the actual
from the supplement.
chapters
Because
it just feels
they're
weird.
the only codex supplement that isn't playing one of their detachments.
Correct. Like Dark Angels would prefer at this stage, I think they prefer Company of Hunters or Wrath of the Rock.
Yep.
Because it
Space
suits
Wolves
their data sheets
plays
better.
Space Wolves plays Slayer. Deathwatch plays theirs. We said Dark Angels. Blood Angels plays 2
Flag
of
or
theirs.
AI, which are both great.
Like, that's crazy. It's sad.
Yeah. Gladius Task Force needs to be reborn to some degree. But I just, at this stage, like, why change it? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe remove it from the Black Templars because that triple Rep-X build is, of all the Space Marine builds out there, probably the most oppressive of them.
Yeah, but I think that's a multi-layered problem, right? Because that's like triple Rep-X is a problem, and then being Black Templar just adds to that.
Yeah, well, it's their rule that you got.
Yeah.
Like they need to fine tune that rule a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The reroll hits as long as a Black Templar's unit is within 12 of a Black Templar's unit is a little too good, especially because you can use yourself.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to charge me? I'm gonna Overwatch you and kill half of your unit because I have rerolls and 100 guns. So,
like,
it's cool that there's a detachment that takes them, is what I'll say.
Yeah,
but it's a little good, especially with the melee profiles and the sheer volume of reroll hits they have. Just tone it down a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit,
a smidgen, a scooch.
Smidge, which might just be points. Like make the Black Templars Rep-X 20 points more.
Yeah, I mean, that rule is worth
Correct.
20.
Yeah. Better yet, don't even change the rule. Make it expensive. It's currently $225. Make it $250. So, because $225 is cheap as chips.
Yeah.
For that unit.
225 is nuts.
For T12, 16 wounds, 3-up save. It's good. With access to armor.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, Marines are good. And
Marines are good.
if you want to play Marines, you can. No matter what kind of Marine you want to play. You can play Imperial Fist Marines in their detachment and be fine. It's pretty good. Like,
it's pretty good.
It's First Company, but better. I like it. And then you have the new Iron Hands one, which is First Company, but even a little bit better than the Imperial Fist one. Just because that new character is cracked. So, just go do fun stuff. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with like the next Ultramarines specific detachment that they get. I'm just curious what it's going to be. If we get a third First Company detachment, I'm going to be so.
Well. So what we do is we get a First Company detachment, but it's not Terminators. It's Gravis.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm back in. First Company Gravis detachment. Let's fucking
First
go.
Company Gravis. First Grumpany, if you will.
A Grumpany! I love that. Yes, I want a Grumpany. That's what I want the most.
Make heavy intercessors playable.
Oh, I really want to play. I have 30, man. I want to play.
Make them good. And aggressors are so cool.
They're so cool. They're big, stupid fists.
They're just big, dumb
bodies.
idiots.
Oh, they're so great.
I love them. Inceptors are Gravis too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. GW, hire me.
I
got this.
I've been wanting to try a heavy Gravis Wrath of the Rock for a while. Because that's problematic for people.
Yeah.
Because it's T6 at -1 to wound, 3 wounds a model, which is really good.
It's pretty good.
But I think what Gravis need is a unit that would give them an invuln. Like one character that can give a Gravis unit an invuln. I think that would make Gravis more playable as in general. Because right now, normal T6 at 3 wounds is pretty easy to chew through. You looking for somebody who gives an invuln?
I just have to see if this person still does.
Are you talking about the Iron Hands guy who gives heavy intercessors a 5-up?
I don't care about him.
Who? This is an audio platform.
Oh, it appears he doesn't do it anymore. Lazarus used to give like an invul in like an aura.
Yeah, there's none of those. I think they removed that from the game except for what's his name in CSM, the boy.
Bitch. But yeah, he's pretty
Lazarus
good.
Isn't even a
Lazarus
Primaris.
is on here. No, he's Primaris.
No, I mean a Gravis unit.
No, he's not Gravis.
No.
That's why I thought, because it used to be an aura, so if it was still an aura,
well, yeah,
then it would be fine.
Lazarus plus Gravis in Wrath of the Rock would be fucked up.
Would be nutty, but no, he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah. Now, I understand the words I just said, that, if Gravis have an invuln of some kind in Wrath of the Rock, that would be broken.
It could be a 6. Just something to change the math.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine.
Yeah. More opportunities to play Gravis models in a cool way would be awesome. You know? That's what I want. I've been wanting to see the heavy intercessor get something for a long time. And like they're just tough and kind of shooty, but mostly just sad. That's okay. We'll get there. Like, I'm not complaining. Marines are fine.
No,
they have more than enough.
No. It's not a complaint. It's just like yes, you've gotten a shit ton of buffs, but the cool unit, has not.
Right. Let me play cool Gravis models and feel good about it.
That's it. That's all I want.
That's just what I want to do. All right.
What if you bring a Dark Shroud and you give them cover?
Well, yeah, you can absolutely do that. Like, it'd be cool. Oh my god, perpetual cover. I mean, I'll try it. I have enough Gravis models just to try it at some point. When I first started,
what's the worst that happens? You don't like it?
What's up?
I said, what's the worst thing that happens? You don't like it?
Exactly. Like a practice game, who gives a shit?
Yeah. Like, who cares?
When I first started buying Marines, I was buying almost solely Gravis models because I love
They're cool.
Gravis models.
Yeah. They're cool.
I have 15 aggressors, all with the same loadout.
Why do you have a multiple of 5? Oh, no, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Because they come in packs of 3.
Because they come in packs of 3, and that will make its way to 15. That's why.
And what I
But
should
you don't have
do,
18, so you need 3 more.
what I should do is just convert 6 of them to flamers,
I guess.
just to have them.
Well, sure, just to have them.
Because
Yeah.
I currently only have 15 bolt aggressors.
Okay. Or
Make it a cool 18 to get 6 more flame aggressors.
no. That's only 3 because you have 15, right?
Right. So you get 3 more
So you
regular ones, get to 18
Get 3 more regular ones. You have 18 bolters, and then you get 6 flamers.
Yeah.
And you have 24 aggressors.
I mean, I could do that.
Why not?
It'd be cool.
It would be cool.
It's not necessary, but it would be cool.
It's not, but it's cool. It's definitely cool.
I was very zealous about aggressors when I first started buying Marines. Like, I want to play these
That's
models.
fair.
They're cool. And then I did for the first part of 10th edition and had very fun moments, but then died very fast. So there's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the top of the meta. Let's shift gears a little bit. Who's the scary boy at the top?
It's AdMech.
It's AdMech. AdMech is really good, guys. Like, really,
They're so
really
good.
good. Now, let's first identify the reasons why AdMech is good. AdMech, number 1, has one of the fastest detachments in the game. Good for them. Happy for them. Halo Screed is a cool detachment that does cool things.
It does.
AdMech has access to a very good melee unit. Those boys who are, what, like 3 attacks, AP, 2 damage? What are they?
Yeah. Rust Stalkers.
Rust Stalkers.
Good old Rusties.
Yeah, and they're T5. Like, they're just tough.
Chow.
Strong.
Therefore, they go to 5 in Screed.
Well, gotcha. So you take them up to T5 because Screed is awesome. And they do tons of damage. Great. They also have chickens. Battle chickens have the ability to have full reroll to hit because you have Oath now.
Yep.
Because Call is an awesome unit. You should take them in every list that you play as AdMech.
Every time. Every single time.
And then their damage is twin linked. Then they have sustained.
Both options.
Both options. And that's all so cool. But the most egregious thing that AdMech has is not their abilities. It's their points.
Yeah, it's 97 units.
Yeah. It is quite literally like almost literally like over 20 units of stuff that is really good now. And I don't think anybody wants their abilities nerfed.
No.
Right?
No.
I don't want to see them changed in that sense. I just want to see their points like increased a little bit.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. My list has 19 units I just counted. But I have a unit of 4 Castellan robots and a unit of 6 destroyers. If I didn't have those, we're in the 25 range.
But yeah, get rid of the 4 Castellans. Honestly, keep the Cataphrons. You have Cataphrons, right?
Yes.
The destroyers, that's what they are?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, they're awesome. But yeah, ditch the Buzz Lightyears.
Hey,
They're not
they'll
good.
kill a knight.
What's up?
Oh, they are. They'll
Well-
kill a knight.
I mean, they're tough. Yeah, they're tough.
Am I an idiot?
That whole codex
Strength-
got so much better, except for those.
Well, they go to 6 attacks, right? Because you use their ability at 12, 2, 3 with twin linked. Seems good. Oh no.
They're, and 4, how many points is 4?
360.
360 points?
It's a lot. Yeah.
18
think it's
attacks
the
at
most
12,
expensive.
3?
It-
Or 24?
No, 24 attacks.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I think it's the most expensive unit you can make. I think.
Yeah. It sounds like it.
Because you have to take the Datasmith. No, you don't have to, but you take the Datasmith.
Yeah, obviously. Because he gives them what? The additional attacks or what?
Yeah, he gives them the ability to add the stuff so they can get extra attacks, extra shooting attacks, or extra toughness.
Okay.
And then I gave him the enhancement so that his unit is always one of the screed targets, but doesn't count against your number.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you have 3 units.
Would it be more effective to have 2 or 1 of 4?
I don't know, probably 2. They're on fucking dreadnought bases, dude. They're huge.
Yeah, they are massive. Are they really? I thought they were smaller than dreadnoughts.
Old dreadnoughts.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. They're on 60s.
60s, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm sure that they're playable, but like, how many more rust
but with the
stalkers can you
dude
have instead?
like 30. I don't know, a ton. Yeah, it's because with the 4 and the guy with the enhancement, it's 410 points.
That's really strong, but it is a lot of points.
It is a lot of points because the 6 plasma destroyers
Mm-hmm.
with Manipulus to give them everything that they would ever want, with the enhancement to give them plus 6 inches to their range and rerolls their hazardous tests, is 280.
Woof.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. It's the fact that unit is only 280 is insane. Well, because the 6 destroyers is 210.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, destroyers I think kind of fuck.
I really would like to see you bring them to a tournament and test your
I
theory.
know. Yeah.
So do that soon. Because number 1, I've played against them before. I've killed them. It wasn't easy. So
Oh, the AdMech or the destroyers?
AdMech with the
Yeah, they're tough. They're T9 with 7 wounds, a 2-up save and a 5-up invul. Like they're beefy.
they are tough to deal with. 100%.
Yeah.
So I had to put
And they have
element into them to take care of them.
They have the Lion's old invul rule. So if they roll 6s, then the attacker takes mortals.
Yes.
But it's only from ranged attacks, so which they don't want to be taking anyway. It's weird.
Right. Yeah. But okay. Yeah, AdMech is really good. They need to be point nerfed to some degree. Please
Mhm.
don't fuck their rules. That's all I ask. I think
That's it.
I would
Their
like
rules are
AdMech
great.
to be a playable, decent army. That isn't
Mhm.
just 100 million dudes on the board.
Mhm.
Make
I
them
mean,
cool.
it's small changes, right? Let's take, for example, we look at an action monkey in Taraxi sterilizers. This is the bats with pistols. So they have shoot and scoop.
How much do they cost?
Cool. They're 70 points,
Okay, that's a problem. It's too cheap.
right? So we compare that to Drukari.
Gargoyles.
Well, Gargoyles is 10 models. That's a big footprint.
Okay. Well, these are 5, right?
Right. This is 5 dudes. So
Okay.
let's look at Scourges.
Sure.
So Scourges have 2 profiles now, right? There's the regular ones, and then there's the extra damage ones. The regular ones have a 6-inch deep strike. That's their rule. They're 80 points.
Because shoot and scoot is effectively a 3-inch deep strike. So maybe.
And the Taraxi have their T4. Scourges are T3.
Mhm.
They're 2 wounds.
Mhm.
Scourges
they're
are
2 wounds.
1.
Okay.
Yes. They're nuts.
Yeah. That's a really good unit that's probably costed 10 points too cheap, if not
At a minimum. Yeah.
15.
I think they should probably 85, right? Because you don't want to overcorrect. That's how the army goes back into the dirt. But I think 85 is fine.
If there is a model that does need to be point corrected, probably a little hard, it's the laser chicken.
100%.
Because, like, you can bring way too many of those for way too cheap. What's their current point cost?
For 1?
For, let's say 2.
Well, their point cost doesn't change. They don't like get cheaper or more expensive. They're 75 points a model.
That's 100 points a model at least.
Yeah,
At least.
For what they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like AdMech is tough enough and good enough to the point where you can do that. Like just do that. Like you shouldn't be able to bring 6 of them for what? What's the point cost?
You can bring 9.
You bring 9? It's 75.
Because you bring
75 a
3
month.
units. You bring 3 units of 3.
That's awful.
3 of them is 225. So 6 is 450, and so it's 675 for 9.
That's really cheap.
Granted, so it's 695 points. It's also something close to $695.
Also that. Yeah. But like, you know, People are going to print stuff out.
That's beside the point. Yeah.
They are expensive. Make them functionally expensive too in the game. So you've been looking at the codex for a little bit. We've seen them on the tabletop at tournaments and stuff. What is AdMech? Like, how do you deal with it? What do you think?
I think it's a really slippery slope because you need just volume and or preferably and the ability to trap them if you go first.
Yes.
You need, because that is the game that they play and they play it
Really
exceptionally
good.
well.
Yeah.
But they have a really hard time playing against it. And you can go watch Scari's stream game from Tacoma and see that happen. That like it's weight of dice, right? So the beast packs, which obviously don't exist anymore, but they served both purposes. They trap him in his deployment zone and they have 1,000,000 dice and it just does what you need to do. This returns me to our discussion of the relevancy of Infernus Marines.
Oh yeah, Infernus Marines pretty good into AdMech, especially
pretty
in their
good.
detachment.
Yeah.
Because you shoot
They'll
fast,
pick up-
go fast, and your weapons are
Yeah.
strength 6, AP 1 damage.
Yeah, they'll pick up, I want to say any of the infantry units. It's not technically true because the Cataphrons are infantry.
Well, yeah. Cataphrons are
Whatever.
a different pain point.
If they're 5-man units, then 5 Infernus Marines will pick them up. Potentially 10-man because, or in Halo Screed, they can potentially, if you roll well, pick up a 10-man. Because that's still 20 wounds. But if you're playing Skitarii Hunter cohort, they will not pick them up.
Well, because their toughness is higher.
No, they get a feel no pain.
Gotcha.
They have a strat for a 5-up feel no pain. It's insane.
But if we're pushing people into a Hunter's cohort because of Infernus Marines, then I'd say we've won.
Sure. That's fair. Yeah, if you're pushing them out of the best attachment, yeah, then good job.
Okay, that's cool. That gives... I feel like if you're a Salamander player, like you're stoked right now.
I think so. Like Infernus Marines, unironically, have a pretty decent place here.
Yeah. Yeah, this meta hates 6-1-1.
Because you know who would have also hated to see Infernus Marines? Not our friend. We haven't talked to him. Nemo.
Absolutely. Because ignoring
Recon
cover
Guard?
is...
Yeah. Congratulations, you don't have a rule anymore.
Yeah.
And at that point, 5 Infernus Marines, you can
Pick up a
split,
whole guard
and you can
squad.
go 2 over there. If it's 10-mans, you go 2 over there, 3 over there. We did it.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah. I think they have a place. And it's not like they're too expensive. It's not like they're so expensive that they ruin your list. So I think it's people, if you're worried about AdMech or you think that you're going to encounter them, or you know it, you have to make little changes like that because you can't overcorrect, because then you get paired up into knights and you lose because all you have is flamers.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why you play shoot and go with 3 groups of 5 Infernus Marines and just have anti-tank stuff too. Just, it's not because you're going to have Meltas and then you just have things that reroll into robots.
Well, because if you're again, you said earlier that there is not a chapter of Space Marines that isn't playable, right? Salamanders kind of have all of the answers that obviously they don't have all the answers, but they have all the answers that you're looking for.
Like right now, yes.
Right now, right? You can go, realistically, I think, like, not even as a meme, you can go 3 Infernus Marine units. That takes care of all of your infantry problems. And 3 Eradicator units is all of your vehicle problems.
Yep. Honestly, like 1 Eradicator unit with a bio.
Yes. If you're doing, I was thinking 3-mans, but
yeah, 3-mans are great, like super powerful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think
I don't know.
I think they're positioned really well.
Yeah, I think they are. I think it's changes like that. You have to find the units in your army that are capable of that. Orcs can do the same thing. You put 5 Burnaboys in a truck and you just have a good time. I think it's less than 100 points. It might not be. It's definitely less than 150. For, at worst, in a game, let's say you play against knights, great. You have 2 more action monkey units.
Mm-hmm.
What knight player is gonna what
Go
knight player is
fast.
gonna take the time to kill a truck?
Yep. So if you can go fast and do flames or go fast and trap, then you have a chance against this current meta, because the things that are obvious in the like stats right now is that Chaos Knights do pretty well into Admech for whatever reason, and that's just because they go fast.
Well, it's because they're also running triple, double Gatling. So
But it's one of their very
That's
few
volume.
like bad matchups.
yeah, it's volume. It's the same problem, and it's damage to volume, which is even worse.
Exactly. Which, let's talk about some of those other like really scary things in the meta right now. As it turns out, sisters are really good.
Yeah. Who also just naturally have the answers to these things.
Turns out they have a bunch of
'Cause they have-
flamers.
They have a bunch of flamers.
Yep.
That are better than everyone else's flamers because, I don't know, the models have boobs.
Good for them.
So that makes them better. And then they've got a bunch of Melta
Just a bunch of stuff.
and
There's-
a bunch of stuff.
Unreasonably tough. Like the Sacrosanct unit is just really good.
The Sacrosanct unit is really good. Palantines,
So
Really
good.
good.
Still so good.
still so good. Morven Vol is still an absolute terror.
The unit. Like, oh my God, she makes the whole army tick.
Like, literally, if somebody showed me a list of sisters and it did not have Morven Vol and Paragon Warsuits, that's the first change.
Yeah. Be like, oh, you need to give yourself, 300 points of stuff for this, for these two units.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't care what detachment you're running. If you don't have them,
Buy them.
go buy them. Trade for them, whatever.
Trade for them. Figure it out.
Do it. Because that unit is very good. And they're positioned really well into the meta because they just have answers to elite infantry with all their varied profiles and 100 Meltas. So do that. Which also means, and so what I started to do when I was thinking about all this, I was like, okay, well, what else would be good right now? And I started looking at, okay, what detachments are doing good? And I was like, let's look at guard. Because I had a feeling that the uppy downy guard detachment would be awesome. And it is.
Mhm.
They have based on the current data, 55% win rate.
Bridgehead.
Bridgehead Strike. Because is it overbearingly powerful? No.
No, not anymore.
But it is good. It is a good detachment for this meta specifically.
It also just never stopped being a good detachment.
Right.
It hit the same, like, the nerfs to it hit the same way that the nerfs to Death Guard hit, where they were not busted. So there was a huge faction abandonment, but they were never bad.
Right. And
The
this is
detachment's still really good.
And this is data from the last couple of weeks. 86 games at a 55% win rate. That's not a mirage. It is a real
No.
thing.
That's legitimate.
Bridgehead Strike is good. And it pains me to tell people to go play it, but you really should go play it. Like that detachment slaps. It's strong. It never stopped
It
being
is.
strong. You just had to, it just wasn't oppressive anymore. Like Guard is one of the best army rules in the game because it's one of the most flexible army rules in the game. The game is set up to support the detachment extremely well. And you have every weapon profile you could ever want accessible to you in Guard.
Yeah.
Outside of like really good melee. The one thing they don't have is really good melee. That's it.
Yeah. And you have a Repex with a different name, which they call a Rogaldorn, that
Pretty
just
much.
has an absurd amount of damage 3.
Yeah. Yeah, they every profile. If you're looking for damage 4, there's some damage 4 guns. If you're looking for damage 3, tons of damage 3 guns.
Tons of
of
it.
damage 2 guns. The lists that I am the most scared of playing Wrath of the Rock with a bunch of Deathwing Knights is Bridgehead Guard. Because they could be where they want to be. They're not trying to engage me in melee, and they are just shooting me with a million guns.
And they're one of those, like, in a similar vein to Eldar,
Mm-hmm.
where they have so many data sheets
Yeah.
that there are units that are legitimately great that we haven't seen because people just haven't used them yet.
Right.
Like, legitimately great. It's pretty wild. It's
Shockingly
pretty
good.
wild. The Catachan weapon teams are nuts. They're nuts.
Genuinely.
Genuinely nuts. And we just haven't seen them yet because they haven't needed them.
Yeah, I was listening to a podcast, I forget which one. I think it was a Nemo one, Art of War. And he credited the fact that guard is currently so good right now because of the sheer volume of idiots playing guard because they're just not coming up on the radar as a threat when they
Right.
are a threat right now. Like they're so
Exactly.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, to be fair, is the same thing as Eldar. We've talked about that. That Eldar are great, and people haven't been playing them, so people have forgotten. And it's the same, I think, that I said, or you said, whatever. I know we've talked about it. Bully Boys is still
Really
great
good.
because people have not been playing it, and people have forgotten what 2 Waz is like, and it's awful.
Yeah. Yeah. Like orcs are starting to come out of the woodworks again. People are like, oh, like because we had I think 3 orcs at this weekend alone. And once they touch you, it's like, oh, this is a bad touch. Regardless of detachment, honestly, which is crazy.
Yeah. Well, and like, because Warlord just sustain
Yeah.
across the
It's
board
good.
is good. They've got the fight on death strat. Like that detachment just has options. But like, I think Mordaka is still good. It's not crazy. It's still good. The tactical brigade is still
Fine.
really good.
Good.
Still really good. There is dread mob stuff you can do that's good. It's just unfortunately
Just
20
not a
or
good
30
detachment.
ludas, which is a horrible thing to paint. The bully boys still really good. Like Green Tide is mid.
Sure. But the players that know how to play Green Tide play it really well.
Yes. And then I think DeHunt has more legs than people have tried
I think so as well. They're just limited
in
in
the
the
way that
sense
no
that
one has tried it.
the meta right now is less friendly to them than they were
Yeah,
a month ago when it was a
a
bunch of
month ago.
tanks.
Yeah. A month ago, they could have been doing some work and people weren't doing it.
Yeah. And I think you could probably do pretty good at like a big GT right now with that
Mhm.
detachment just because people tend to
Yep.
bring knights to events because it's easier to travel
Right.
with.
But then they also just, if you're putting 18 Squighog boys on the table, that is just a problem for some people that have answers to infantry, which they are not. So
Well, look, we've said this 100 times on this podcast, I feel like,
I'm going to say it 100 more.
which is play bikes, guys. Bikes right now, pretty good.
So hot right now.
Yeah. Like
I just don't,
Terrence, I
I
think
don't
his name
have,
is, from the Rose City Ruffians,
yeah.
has a Wrath of the Rock list with bikes. And it is, and he went 5-0 over the weekend. I don't know if he won or not, but came really close to it. They're good. They're really good. Like they're fast. They hit hard. Bikes of all kinds right now are pretty solid. Put them on the table, guys. It's a good time.
It's a good time for bikes.
In summation, the meta is in an extremely healthy place. Outside of
Yes.
AdMech having a little too much stuff.
But even then, I think it's just a little
It's a
because
little.
they have exactly enough bad matchups to keep the numbers healthy. The game still feels like against AdMech, if you are not one of those things, it still feels really bad. But they do have bad matchups. They exist. But this is the healthiest meta we've seen in 10th edition.
Yeah. Like it
Like
was
without
really
question.
healthy right before the Knight and Death Guard meta. The Knight and Death Guard meta was not fun. And now it's back to being really healthy again now
And now
that
it's
Knight and
back to
Death
being
Guard
healthy.
were punched a little bit.
Right. What are we like? How many are we right now over 55? 2?
Barely any. It's wild. Let's take a look here. We're at let's see. Let's take a look in our dashboard here. Yeah, so Mechanicus at 58, There's sisters at 56. Everything else is 54 down to
2.
41% with Imperial agents.
Right, which they're not real.
Yeah, they're not real.
Are they the only one below 45?
Technically, Astra Militarum is, but they have a detachment above 55.
Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, so we have no actual armies below 45,
Right?
which is what they want.
Yeah.
And we have 2 over 55. One of them barely.
One of them barely.
Like, that's pretty good.
Pretty good. Space Marines might be a little good right now. Like a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Because
You know what?
Shadow
You know
Mark
what's good into
Talon.
AdMech?
Shadow Mark Talon catches people pretty hard.
It does. It does. You know what's good into AdMech?
What's that?
My silly little Zinch demon list.
It's because you
So
can
many
run at them?
flamers. I got so many flamers.
Yeah? Yeah.
Like everything. Like everything is a flamer.
Okay. I like that.
Hmm.
Guys, go play some Warhammer
Anyhow.
right now. It's so much fun.
Play Warhammer.
You might
It's
run
not
in to AdMech and it's going to suck. That game's going to suck. And there's always an army that kind of sucks to deal with. Even if it's not a great army, it just happens to be really good against yours. It happens.
right. I think this is a really, like, for me, this is a really exciting place for the meta to be, because any other time this edition that we've seen something like this, an open meta, it's been the Wild West. I don't think that's the case here, because to me, the Wild West implies that people are playing all sorts of stuff because nobody actually knows what's good yet. This is not that.
Everything's
is
just
just-
good, right?
Yeah, this is just an open meta where you can play the army you want to play because all of it is good. That's where the game needs to be.
Yes. And to caveat everything as well, guys, like you can't just bring a bunch of bad data sheets that you like.
No,
You do have to put time into it. The more
Yes.
experience you are on your list right now that you've put real work and research into, the better it's going to perform in general. That's always going to be the case, but particularly right now, there are very few things that are just dumb. So that's
so
great.
go play Warhammer.
Play Warhammer, put models on the table, paint them up to the best of your ability, and just join us. It's so much fun, guys. There's tournaments every weekend all across the United States.
all over.
And if you need a competitive buzz, go play Warhammer. Great
Do it.
time.
Do it.
I think we'll leave it there today. What do you say?
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Well, thank you so much for
Play-
joining us.
Warhammer.
Play some Warhammer. We welcome your questions, your suggestions, your comments, and topic requests. Do us a humongous favor. Like us. Share us. Comment for the comment gods. And we'll see you next time at the Yawp.
See you around.